Back to my YouTube channel. Today is officially my first video of 2021. I'm so grateful for everyone that has watched since now, but you know, it's only up from here. Yeah, and in today's video, I just wanted to, you know, do something dedicated. It's like a continuation of my last video. I've gone through a lot of experiences throughout my life, and I just want to like share that and maybe like drop some gems, some tips, you know, things that I've learned throughout the years and what has been most beneficial to me and like what I feel like I wish I had known back then that I do know now. So it's gonna be 21 things that I learned in 21 years. The first thing on the list is I need to be more patient and that I don't need to rush anything. I'm a super impatient person and I want things to happen fast. You know, I know we all want things instantly, especially if we put in the work, but sometimes you're not gonna see, you know, the fruits of your labor until however long. It may take years. You would just have to keep going. You have to keep working at what you're passionate about. And I feel like what you put your work and put your heart and your all into will come back to you eventually. So the second thing on the list is that change is okay. I know it's normal for like everybody to not want to change or be scared of change or be scared of the unknown, but you know, I've learned that I gotta be receptive and like open to changing, because who wants to stay stagnant? Things are gonna happen, life is out of our control, you know, you're gonna get hit with so many obstacles and, you know, tribulations throughout your life, so it's like, be open to it, because I feel like when you change, you grow. Everything on my list is that my opinion is the only one that matters. For so long, I valued other people's opinion of me, you know, also, that's on top of like insecurities that I had, but I feel like at this point now, it's just like, I know me, I know I have a good heart, I know the things that I'm good at, I know my passion, and I know what I'm meant to do in the world. With that knowledge and that confidence in myself, nobody really can tell me anything. Knowing yourself allows you to, you know, quiet the noise and not care about other people's opinions. The thing is, I have no competition. I'm not competing with anyone. And when I say that, it's just like, what I'm passionate about is fashion. And I feel like there's millions who are in the fashion realm, but I feel like nobody does exactly what I do. I don't do exactly what nobody else does. Most of my ideas come from myself, you know what I mean? I put stuff together in my head or just from seeing something. So it's just like, I'm really not competing with anybody for anything, you know what I mean? Their timing is their timing, my timing is my timing. So it's okay, you know, it's okay to not be where someone else is, because your time is coming. As long as I keep working at it, I can't be worried about what they're doing. That's how you get on track. So just make sure you're just perfecting your own craft and don't worry about someone else's work. The thing is, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to step into that side. Like, you don't want to be too hard. You know, you don't want to be too closed off. You know what I mean? I feel like just because someone hurt you in the past, don't let that halt you from getting a bigger blessing and accepting love from somebody who really wants to give it to you. You just can't let your past control your future. I was letting fear hold me back. All this stuff and all these blessings that I've been getting literally happened last year. Yeah, mostly last year. And I really could have been where I am today, but I was so afraid of following my heart, following my dreams, because I feel like nobody believed in me. And, you know, I feel like the first year that I went for it, I've seen so much blessing, so many. On the other side of fear is a huge blessing at the end of the day. So it's just like, once you get over that obstacle, get over there and just go for it, you don't, like, the possibilities are endless. Your issues and your trauma goes wherever you go. Freshman year of college, I went through a rough breakup or whatever, and I feel like I was trying to run from it. I was trying to move on. I was trying to just find anything just to act like it didn't happen. But it literally followed me, you know what I mean? And I feel like it hindered me from accepting love from others and making better connections and better relationships. It halted me for a while, and you know, it just goes to show, like, you could try to move on, you could try to keep your life going, but I feel like until you deal with your trauma and whatever, you know, mental, internal battles you're dealing with, they're not gonna go anywhere. They're gonna follow you regardless. So like, instead of avoiding them, just go through them and just, you know, feel every emotion, feel the pain, feel the hate, feel the anger. But it'll feel so good, it'll feel so fulfilling, you know, and such a relief, because I feel like I was carrying that for a year and a half, I feel like, and, you know, I'm just happy that I'm able to see now that I was carrying that, so I no longer carry that anymore. So don't try to avoid pain. Pain is gonna happen, you know, but it's okay because it helps you grow and you learn from it. Next one is things aren't as bad as they seem. Everybody's going through something, you know what I mean? And I feel like so often we could get so stuck and just so worried about our own issues that we fail to realize, like, you know, things could be worse. I feel like somebody always says it worse than you, and I feel like that's what's kind of like humbled me in a way, because it's just like, you know, I have a roof over my head, I have food to eat, I have clothes, you know what I mean? Some people don't even have that, you know, some people don't have their family, some people don't have, you know, there's so many don't have, and so many minor blessings that I look over. So it's just like, I just have to just learn how privileged and how blessed that I am, you know what I mean? Because all this could get taken away, you know what I mean? So it's just a matter of me just accepting and just being just grateful for everything, that's the minor things that we overlook, just being grateful. Your family can sometimes be the problem. I feel like so often we feel like, you know, they're our family, like they can't, you know, have any ill intent, they, you know, they can, and that may be the case, they may not have ill intent, but sometimes your parents can be holding you back. I feel like if they have negative talk or they talk down on your dreams and your goals, your aspirations, sometimes that can have an effect on you. You know, I feel like at the end of the day, like 9 times out of 10, we care about what our parents think of us and their opinions, and sometimes they could be so stuck in their ways that they can't even see or like give you the opportunities, you know, to even express your ideas fully, and they could be halting you, and you know, you could end up building resentment towards them. So it's like, you should be allowed to educate them, like let them know, like, hey, you know, you're actually wrong, and it's okay to be wrong. 10th thing is, I am my biggest critic. I literally be thinking like people be worried about my outfit, or if something looks bad, or if the editing or something off on my pictures, or my outfit is a certain way. But it's like, nobody really cares as much as I care. I judge myself worse than anybody. You know, I just gotta relax. I just gotta stop overthinking. I have put my best foot forward with everything that I have done last year and up to now. So I feel like if I'm doing my best, I shouldn't feel bad for that. And you know, I'm slowly learning. I feel like in a way, it can help when it's constructive criticism. But if you're like tearing yourself down, which I have done at times, then it's not constructive. Thoughts will become your reality. Like, whew, I feel like once you think something so much, like it really will become your reality. If you think you're a bad person, you'll become a bad person. If you think you're a good person, you'll be a good person. When you create a positive thought, you create a negative thought. And it's like, which one are you gonna let have the power? You know what I mean? I feel like whichever one you give the most energy to will eventually become you. So writing goals down and checking them off is so beneficial. I've never been a very planned person, but it feels so good and it feels so rewarding to just check things off a list and just, you know, just get things done, because you can actually see like what you can do. I think my issue was like, I would do things, but I felt like I didn't really see my accomplishments, for real. But I feel like writing things down and jotting them down, getting a board, a calendar, and all that stuff, like it lets you literally can just watch yourself like accomplish goals, and it's okay to not be busy all the time, and it's okay to take breaks. I feel like I'm so used to being on go, and I feel like if things aren't like, if I'm not being productive, then, you know, I'm being lazy, or I'm not being, you know, I'm just not being active. I feel so bad for it, but I feel like, you know, I'm learning now, like it's okay to just sit down and relax. No one else determines your happiness but you. You know, at the end of the day, you create your narrative, you create your happiness. You don't need anybody else to make you happy. I feel like for so long, you know, throughout my childhood and, you know, high school and stuff, I felt like I needed somebody else to make me feel whole. And then like, you know, I got it, you know, and then I learned like, no, it's me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm my happiness. Like I have to create my happiness. If I'm not happy, how do I expect to be happy with someone else? It's okay to be alone. You know, I guess I can kind of relate this back to the other thing about not relying on people for your happiness. Being alone is how you learn about yourself, for one. It's how you learn what you don't want in your life. When I used to live in my mom's house, I would go in the bathroom and I'd just be so at peace. I feel like that's the only alone time. I feel like I'm always on go. I feel like I'm always, you know, I feel like just find your place where you can just quiet out the world, even just for a moment. And I just feel like it's just peaceful to have that, and just also just think and just figure out yourself, you know, your triggers, you know, what makes you happy, what doesn't, you know what I mean? Just learn self-awareness is a powerful thing, and I feel like once you have it, like, you're unstoppable. Fully accept the bad moments and don't try to avoid them. Bad situations and tragedies, they build character and they kind of like create like this drive to just get through it, you know what I mean? I feel like you have to keep going. You know, the world doesn't stop. Nothing else is gonna stop unless you stop. So it's just fulfilling to just be at a low place and then just watch yourself like evolve and grow out of that. And I feel like that's one thing that can't take you down anymore. Nothing worth having comes easy. And we see it all the time, like celebrities get these boatload of money, or like people just go viral and they just you get all this fame, you don't know what to do with it. Like sometimes people are overdose, sometimes people are blow the money or something, but I feel like the struggle helps you, and it helps you be more grateful for things. And I feel like, you know, it's just a more fulfilling feeling when you actually have to work for something. Even like relationships, you know what I mean? I feel like it's so easy to get in a relationship nowadays. I feel like you see relationships don't last when they just happen that fast. So it's just like, would you want a relationship that's gonna end that quick, or do you want a relationship that's actually has some substance, that's gonna last? The things you are passionate about are not random, they are your calling. And I got this from the Keke Palmer book. I need to start reading that, but that's very true. Like I feel like I've learned that throughout the years. Like I've been trying to run from, I'm trying to make all these things in my career, like public relations. I'm trying to make, you know, things in the communication realm and stuff that I feel like my mama would approve of my thing. And I feel like the reason why I'll be so stressed out and so worried is because like I don't really want to do that. You know what I mean? I feel like, what do I really like? I like fashion. So I feel like once I started doing fashion, like it just came naturally, and it's just like something that I love to do. You know what I mean? I know I have a niche, I know I have a gift, I know that I know what looks good on me, and I know what looks good on other people. Before things felt like work, this doesn't feel like work. So I feel like I 100% agree, like the things you're passionate about are your calling. That's what you're meant to do, that's what you were put here to do. So don't force anything relationship wise or whatever, I mean, but just don't force anything. I feel like if you feel like you have to force something, it's not natural. You will be miserable trying to make something work that clearly isn't gonna work. I just feel like anything that's meant for you will be for you. Don't fall in love with potential. Oh, I know that they could, you know, be this perfect person if I just help them or whatever, but I feel like, no. You know what I mean? You're setting yourself up. You don't wanna have to, at the end of the day, this person isn't real. You created this idea of this person in your head. And I feel like if you go through it and you get disappointed, you can't get mad at the person. Well, you can get mad at them for doing you dirty or doing whatever, but you can't get mad at them for them not living up to the expectation you created in your head. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't ask for that expectation. You just did that for your own personal, you know, reasons and in your own personal wants. You know what I mean? So, you know, I feel like you just have to pay attention. When somebody really wants you, or somebody really wants something, then it'll be obvious. I feel like 21st thing is forgive and let go. I feel like for so long I was holding grudges, and it's not healthy. Like I feel like you kind of can carry, you feel that way. Like I got my first heartbreak in the 9th grade, and I didn't get over that until my senior year of high school, and I literally felt it like lift off my shoulder, y'all. Like I kid you not. Like it's like you have to like let things go. Like I feel like if you really want to grow and like move on from like, you can't be mad at nobody, because I feel like 9 times out of 10 people got their own stuff going on. You know what I mean? I feel like you can't beat yourself up about somebody else being messed up. You know what I mean? I feel like that's not your fault. I feel like when you've been honest, you did what you could do. I feel like, you know, that's all you could do. I feel like you did what you had to do, but sometimes like it's not even about you. It's about them just not being in the space to give you what you want. You know what I mean? And I feel you just have to give people grace. You know what I mean? I feel like we all trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? Unless they was trying to do it with ill intent. But even then, you still have to forgive them just to give yourself a peace of mind, and also just, you know that it's bigger than you. Anyways, this is the end of the video, you guys. This is gonna be a great year. I'm so grateful that you guys have been rocking with me. I can't wait for you guys to see what I have to come. I'm so excited to, you know, figure it out myself. You know, y'all just continue to like, share, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff, and just let me know what y'all want to see from me. So, Happy New Year, and y'all stay blessed. I gotta look at myself, y'all, because this skin is really like on, like in my kitchen, like the whole background, like I just feel so good. I just feel like 2021 new year, like I'm just blessed and highly favored with my new nails. All right.